Hi, I'm Frank McManus. The acquaintance stalker usually has had a casual relationship with his victim, but sometimes the victim and the stalker may hardly know each other, and their interaction can be brief. They may have had a casual relationship, or they have met only once. The victim could be a clerk in a store, or a doctor, a fellow student, a teacher, a supervisor, a subordinate, or someone he met briefly at a coffee shop. In some cases, they may have dated, but there's been no intimate or sexual relationship. The stalker may believe that the victim is secretly in love with him, misinterpreting friendliness or normal interaction as proof of his love. Generally, the acquaintance stalker is not socially adept. He is often able to camouflage his stalking behavior with what appears to be normal business or social contact. Oftentimes, he will use the cover of legitimate business at work or school to contact the target or be in the victim's presence. Sometimes coworkers may be aware of the acquaintance stalker's interest in the victim, but will view him as strange or immature. As you can see on the Strider propensity for violence chart, acquaintance stalkers represent a medium or low-medium threat of violence. They are likely to use violence if it suits their purpose. I was working as a private investigator in Los Angeles when I received a call from Kathy, who had noticed a black hearse driving repeatedly down her street and past her house. The driver was a geeky-looking guy in his early 20s wearing thick glasses and black clothing. He would slow near her house and then speed away. She had called the police, but they were unable to help her. I began to surveil not only Kathy, but also the strange individual who was watching her. The stalker would drive by her house several times a day, yet she remembered only meeting him once, at a college-level class. I caught the stalker in the act of following Kathy while I was surveilling him. The stalker and I had a brief conversation, known in police circles as whispering in his ear, and we agreed that unwanted activity should cease, and it did. Several years later, I learned that the geek had been arrested for assaulting another victim that he had been stalking. Some acquaintance stalkers can be convinced to stop their unwanted activities. Without professional counseling or law enforcement intervention, they are likely to continue their antisocial behavior with others. So remember, acquaintance stalkers have a casual relationship with their victims or have briefly met them. Second, they are not involved in a sexual relationship with the victim. Third, they often are able to camouflage their behavior with legitimate activities. And fourth, they believe that the victim loves them. This is Frank McManus with the StriderSafety channel. Be careful and be safe.